Hi, friends. Today I want to talk about something that every one of us will face probably at some point in disciple making, and that is walking through a crisis with someone. Life happens, and usually it's not convenient and it's unexpected. It might be a job loss or a diagnosis, a health diagnosis, a broken relationship, a death in the family. And these are moments when disciple making becomes more than a Bible study or a prayer. It becomes walking alongside of someone in their deepest, darkest needs. And Galatians chapter 6 verse 2 says, carry each other. We are to carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. That's what it means to show up in a crisis, to carry someone's burdens. And one of the most important things you can do is to have space in your life to be available and to respond. Jesus modeled this. He was always available, always aware, always willing to stop what he was doing and to minister to the people right where they were at. And we can do the same if we make it a priority. It's not easy. But pray that God would open your eyes to the needs around you, and you will be surprised at how many opportunities he puts in your path if you're looking for them. Now, here's the good news about all of this. You don't have to be a hero. You don't have to fix the problem. What people in crisis often need most is simple. They just need your presence. Sometimes they need someone to help them think clearly. Other times they may have a burden that needs to be lifted, a meal train to be set up, child care to be covered, or maybe a group of friends to help with practical needs around the house. Don't forget, we also have some great community resources listed on our resource page if you're looking for ideas. Sometimes connecting someone to get the help they need is the best way that you can serve them. And through all of the crisis and all of the mess, make sure that you're diligent in prayer. And don't just pray for them, but pray with them. And then follow up regularly. Don't just show up in the first wave of crisis and then disappear, which often happens, unfortunately. Real care means remembering anniversaries of tragedy or loss, writing them down on your calendar, and then reaching out to let them know that they haven't been forgotten from time to time. Romans chapter 12, verse 15 says, rejoice with those who rejoice and mourn with those who mourn. When you acknowledge their grief, even months or years later, you remind them that they're not alone, they're not forgotten, and that they are truly loved. And remember that sometimes the ministry of presence is more powerful than the words you say. You may not know what to say, and that's okay. There may not be anything that can be said or needs to be said. And so a simple hand on the shoulder, sitting quietly beside them can speak volumes to minister to their spirit. And if the crisis for them is overwhelming and you're not sure what to do, it may be wise to encourage them to talk with a pastor or a professional counselor. Don't be afraid to make that referral to someone else, and be ready with contact information if they ask for that kind of help. And that can be a powerful step toward their healing. At the end of the day, disciple making in crisis isn't about fixing all of their problems. It's about being faithful, about being available, and about being present. 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verses 3 and 4 says, God is the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in our troubles, all of our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort that we ourselves have received from God. That's our calling, to comfort others as God has comforted us. So, when crisis comes, and it will come, don't run from it. Step into it and be present. Be prayerful, be consistent, and trust God to use you as his hands and feet in the lives of those who need him most.